Alright, so hello and welcome back. What was I saying and what I want to talk about? Yeah, so I talked about, it's so nice and therapeutic to talk to myself about the things I'm thinking about. I'm not in the present moment most of the time. I'm always thinking about other things, and that's the problem. You need to be in the present moment. That's the very first thing you have to do. The second thing is that every day, you have to wake up and think about what you're grateful for. You're grateful for what in this life? What is something, like, for example, you could be grateful for? Even, like, I feel like family's health should not be something you're grateful for, because that could go away at any time. Be grateful for something that cannot be taken away. I don't know. Maybe perhaps you can be grateful for something that can be taken away, I guess. Because not even you are permanent. So I guess um, you can be proud and grateful for something that could be taken away. It's just that I never thought of it that way. And I don't know. And I think that moving forward, I need to definitely improve my style, improve what looks good on me, and that's one other thing. Um, Let me see. Yeah, I discovered. Yeah, I was just talking about human doubles and how, in the other video, I was talking about, not feeling bad for everyone. As a person you have self projection, so you project your goodwill on other people. You project your goodwill on other people. Now, from what I've seen and what I have experienced, is that people expect the worst off of them. Don't expect them to do what you think is right. Expect nothing, appreciate everything, and you're going to live quite a bit happy with humans. And I mean, we're not talking about, you're putting a job in and you're getting paid less than you deserve, and then expect nothing and appreciate everything. I'm talking about human relationships. I'm very wary of human relationships. I understand how villainous and how evil people can be. They say that what is it? Ugly women and poor men know the reality of life. I don't think so. It depends on what country you've traveled to. It depends what have you seen of human beings. Who have you seen? It really depends, and depends on the situation in which you're put. Some people are cradled their whole life. Even when they're older, they're cradled. So if you're not, I've traveled around the world. I've seen the world. Tons of countries, even some cities I cannot pronounce. I've seen it all, and I can say there's something that brings this world together, and not to be in a melancholic perspective, not to bring that on, but I feel like it's very good that you know how life is while still being happy with who you are. You need to be happy that you're a good person. You need to be happy that whenever you're walking around, don't if everybody was a good person, then there would be nothing special about you. I'm telling you, there is, like, when you walk around, like, why aren't other people good? Why aren't other people good? I'll tell you why. Because this is how they're made. 80-90% of people suck, and they actually are after their own interest. They don't care. They would do all the things that you would consider devilish behind closed doors. They don't need to show you. They could show you such a nice face, and then behind your back is a whole different story. I understand this is a very melancholic view on life. However, there's one thing that is amazing, is that when you look up and you put your hands up, the power of good is much larger than that. And this is just a temporary problems that people have that will be fixed by God. In the end, hell is not empty. But be aware of that, so that way you're very, it's not like you would think you're scared of the world. No, I've been around the world quite enough, but I understand how, to what extent someone can go to hurt you. I understand that. Women, men, anything. So I'm gonna end the video here so I can go walk.